President Trump is pulling the U.S. out of 66 international groups that he says, quote, no longer serve American interests, including a UN climate treaty. Our next guest has been calling on him to do just that, and it comes less than a year after pulling out of the Paris Climate Accords. Joining me now is Marc Morano of ClimateDepot.com, and he's the executive editor there. Marc, it's always great having you on. So let's talk about this, because President Trump famously took us out of that Paris agreement in his first term, saying, I'm the president of Pittsburgh, not Paris. He's doing it again with this agreement. Why don't you break down what this actually means? Is this more than a symbolic gesture?
Yes. If you know, we've been going through the yin-yang of this climate policy for over a decade. Obama, Trump, Biden, Trump. And so what the problem is if a future president, AOC or Gavin Newsom, comes in, they just put us right back in. So what Donald Trump's done this time, different than just pulling us out of the UN Paris Climate Pact, think of it like a Jenga table. He's pulled out the base of the Jenga table, and it's collapsing. This is the 1992 Rio Earth Summit, United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change treaty that is the foundation for all of the madness. I was going to say mandates, but actually mandates, madness, same thing. And this goes back to 1992. This is net zero. This is the UN climate treaties. This is the entire United Nations climate agenda, the grandfather of them all. By withdrawing from this, there's legal analysts say, and according to Politico and other publications, you're going to need the next president to resubmit for Senate ratification to get us back into this mess.
Wow.
So Trump 2.0 has gone and exceeded everything beyond what Trump 1.0 in his first term did. And we're also out of the UN Population Fund, which is a great thing. We're also out of the UN Climate Panel, the IPCC, which was merely a political body masquerading as a science panel that had to take their orders line by line from politicians when they would do their climate reports. So this is a day of liberation. This is true America first. One of the most significant things he's done in his presidency when it comes to international regulatory policy.
Yeah, I'm so glad you broke that down. You're right. It is. It has great significance, as you laid out, but also it's going to save us a lot of money. I just wonder if we should just pull out of the UN altogether, but we can have that discussion later. Yeah. All right, let's talk about this, because there's a new bill proposed in Massachusetts that's trying to limit or reduce the number of miles that people can drive in their car in an attempt to reduce the state's greenhouse gas emissions. You've always said this stuff was coming to America, and you know the American car is like, it's a symbol of freedom. Of course they're going to want to limit that.
Yes.
Explain what they're going to do and what Americans could do to fight back.
Yeah, this is just the same old, same old. Every time you think you've crushed totalitarianism, it reemerges from the rock from which it was hiding. And here it's Massachusetts. And this is, again, if you go back, there's no mystery to what Massachusetts is doing. They're setting up a 15-member council to look at how they can restrict the mileage and lower state of residents, Massachusetts residents' mileage. Well, gee, what does that mean? They're saying, oh, we're going to promote public transportation. Well, this is nothing more than the warmed up, redone Biden EV mandates, where they're literally trying to take away your freedom of movement. We know this because the World Economic Forum has proposed 75% reduction of all cars globally. We know this because the World Economic Forum has proposed abolishing private car ownership. We know this because the states and cities that Massachusetts mileage restriction is modeled after, Colorado, California, have already proposed limits on the creation of new gas stations. They want to limit gas stations. They want to limit your mobility. We know this because CNN has already proposed carbon passports for the government to monitor your travel. There's no mystery to what Massachusetts is doing. They're using the climate scare to come after your direct ability to drive cars, and now the government's going to be checking your mileage to see if you've driven too much. There's no good end to this story.
No, it's so un-American. I can't think of anything more American than that song. Life is a highway. This is what they want to end. Your freedom in your car is your freedom. Hands off. Marc Morano, thanks for always bringing attention to these important things. We're going to have you back soon, because you and I want to talk about AI data centers, because I think they're the new windmill of our policy. So we'll talk about that. Marc, always great having you on. Thanks.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.